I just want to help you get out of pain here. So this is the precursor. This is a sharper image one, but there are lots of them. And you just, for this one, turn on the bottom. You can have a 0 to 9, I think, something like that. But I don't go real slow because it actually can be more painful. I go about midway, and it's about a 4. That's a 5. I guess it goes to 6. But 4 is good. When you've got sciatic issues, so you're feeling a bunch of pain in these areas here, and it's going down the front of your leg or the side and into your calves and such, it's because you got shortened muscles because of overworking, picking up kids or things, that sort of thing. So we got to get these muscles loosened up. So we got to get in the meat of the muscles, and then that'll loosen them up. So the precursor is going to go, and don't put it on the bone. Make sure you avoid all the bones. But you want to get the inside of the hip. I won't use any technical terms. Inside of the hip and over here toward the groin. Make sure you're getting the hip area here, or the side of the hip, the glute muscles, so the butt muscles, the IT band here, pulling up away from the knee and down, so you move away from the bone, the attachment points and the insertion points. So just to, I don't want to, we're just trying to loosen the muscles up, okay? So the meat of the muscle, when you hit a spot, you'll know whether that's a tight area or not, because you're going to feel pain. So just put that in there and press. And if you find a tight spot, like right there, just let, you can see the precursor and what it's doing. Just let it do that, and it's going to loosen up the fascia and the muscle and everything around it. And when that pain goes away, move up to the next spot, which is literally for me right next to it. I had to do this for about 40 minutes the other day because I had so much sciatic pain and I couldn't move very good. So then eventually you'll kind of just work each one of the muscles, and then you can go up and down. And the IT band here, this one here that connects the knee and the hip area, just a lot of it is in this area here in the thigh. So that's probably going to be really sore if you've got sciatic issues. Again, it's just everything tightening up from the bottom up that's impinging on this nerve in here. So you don't want to work directly on the pain area. You can work around it, but you don't. That's not where the pain is actually. That's not the cause of it. That's just the root, or like the symptom of the cause. So you've got tight muscles that are shortened. You need to get these all loosened up, and then you can go to the middle of this, the sacrum here, and kind of push away from the sacrum, the middle of the spine. You're going to find a lot of tight spots in here, and make sure that you push it away. So moving away from the bone, away from the muscle or the spine. Don't go on the spine. And just keep working those areas until they loosen. You'll know when they loosen up. You can even kind of do this if you're able to. If you're not and you're in a lot of pain, then don't do that. You could even have somebody else work on it for you if you got anybody, but it's best for you to do it if you can. Woo! Lots of tight spots. Yikes, right there. You want to make sure that you leave it on there until it's kind of the pain's loosened up, and then find another spot and hold it, and another spot. But also all of the glutes and everything, so they're attaching around the hip as well. So going on the front of the hip, all the way around the hip crest, and down, and in the back of the, like around the top back part of the hip. These whole areas, so basically from the spine, and then in the inner leg out, and then here all the way down. And then you want to move up away from the muscle, down away from the muscle here, or away from the bone, and muscles up, muscles down. Wherever the bone's at, go the opposite direction. And just keep doing that. And make sure you get on the inner thigh as well, up close to the groin area, because there's a lot of attachments in here as well. So you want to push down, or just hold the spot there wherever it's hurting, and keep going. And then at the bottom, remember, you want to come up because you're going away from the the bone and the attachment or insertion point. Okay? And so just keep working these areas. You'll know where it needs to be worked on because it'll hurt. So just keep working those areas. Same thing on the other side. You want to make sure that you work both sides as best you can. Not just the side that hurts, but both sides so that you've got some balance. Otherwise, this one will be tight. You can see, this is a great demonstration actually of the precursor and how it works. You can see the muscle just reverberating. So that's going to loosen all those up. So keep working them all the way, bottom up, top down. Look at that. That's cool. So just keep working it. When you find that spot, hold till it stops hurting. Move to the next spot, hold, and same thing. So we're going to work around the hips here, all the way around, the glutes, especially in the thighs too. You're going to notice that. Make sure you're getting bottom up, top down, and in from the middle out. Okay? And when you do that, that's really going to help loosen up the whole sciatic area. And you're going to feel so much better, and you're going to sleep a lot better. You'll actually be able to flip-flop if you need to. Otherwise, you're going to be in a lot of pain. I was at the point, there was so much pain because I hadn't taken care of myself and keeping the muscles loose, that I couldn't move. I literally could not move, period. My daughter and my husband had to kind of flip me when I needed to move, or kind of roll me out of bed so I could go to the bathroom. That lasted for a week. We don't want you to get there. We want you to get loosened up as much as possible. This is a very inexpensive tool, what, $50 to $100, depending on where you get it and what brand. And just keep loosening these areas up, reverberating all of that. There you go. And remember, bottom up, top down, middle out. And your glutes are probably going to hurt a lot as well if you've got sciatic issues. All of this is tight. And then don't forget your calves. So you want to make sure that you get in the meat of the muscle here. Get in the calf area. So go down, bottom, or top down, bottom up. And I would get the shins as well, because not the shin itself, but a muscle around the shin. And loosen that up. It's going to feel so good once the pain goes away. But get all of the muscles loosened up from your ankles up. And it doesn't hurt to go on the palm of your foot like this and just kind of get all of that moving around as well. Lots of spots related to other parts of the body in your feet, in your hands. So get those muscles around on the lower leg as well. And then while you're at it, massage your belly, massage your chest. You've got a lot of lymphatic stuff that can be tight. Massage your arms. Just stay away from the bones. So avoid any of the bony areas. Spine, stay off the spine. If it's super sensitive, don't go near it. There's also other attachments. If you really want to dig into the muscle, which I wouldn't recommend at first, there's an attachment like this. It's like a thumb that goes right in there for pressure point spots. And then this one is a dual, but this one is meant to be along the spine. But it can be really tricky not to get the spine. It's also great for trigger point and releasing multiple, like really getting into the muscles here. And I kind of dig when I'm doing this, especially when I'm in a lot of pain. And if you don't have the precursor, you can also sit in a chair. And what I do is use my elbow, because sometimes it hurts so much that I literally just put my elbow into it, or I rock my arm back and forth, and it's like, oh my gosh, it feels like there's bands of stuff. They're just so hard in there and moving around. And you can also, if it's not super sweaty like it is for me today, just move the muscle away. But it's best to kind of rock your arm back and forth and press really hard as you can stand. And then use your elbow to get, you'll find where the muscle is, like it'll kind of rock back and forth. find the middle spot and just press. And at first it's gonna hurt. It's okay. It's because it's super tight. You're gonna be lengthening the muscles when you do this. It's just gonna be like, okay, I give. And then it's gonna relax the muscles, and you're gonna be able to breathe because you're gonna not be in so much pain. And when you're looking after kids or working real hard, you gotta get these muscles loosened up. So this, even without the percussor, you can get the elbows in there. And you can even get up in here. It's a little awkward sometimes, but that's good too. And here's something that might sound funny, but if you're just sitting there on the potty, you can loosen up the muscles here too, moving it like in this way, and just kind of chop, 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 chop. Loosen those muscles up here as well. Okay, so hopefully that helps. Take care. Love you guys. Talk to you soon. Bye.